Glenn. They like to fight each other. This is all a conspiracy. And I fooled them. The minute I signed it, they ripped it up and came just with the jail part of it.
I started seeing everybody at the tank that started leaving, and they started leaving me behind. And the sheriff just told me that ICE had a hold on me. So I told them that how could that be possible when I'm a U.S. citizen, born in the United States.
But you just told me, let's go back here. You just told me that you arrest a people and turn them over to the feds even if they haven't committed a crime.
No, they did commit a crime. They are here illegally.
But how did you know they were here illegally? And then you went on to tell me it's because of the clothes they wore.
Well, you look at the federal law. The federal law specifies it's the speech, the clothes, the environment, the erratic behavior. It's right in the law.
Well, let me ask you a question then. What happens if you detain someone who you think their speech is erratic or their behavior is erratic or their clothes is erratic, and it turns out they just didn't have the ID with them, but they're perfectly legal, and you've just taken them in to some federal detention center and they were able to get out? I'm sure that's happened.
No, we don't take them in. We have computers. We do preliminary checks on the streets.
Teenager Pedro Marquina was in the middle of it yesterday, handcuffed and detained for hours by deputies. Today, he's a free man. He says he and two other men were riding in this landscaping truck when they were pulled over for a broken taillight. Pedro claims deputies asked him for proof of residency, but he didn't have his papers. They were back home with his worried family members. Pedro claims he was pulled over because of the color of his skin. The sheriff's standard answer hasn't changed despite heavy criticism.
We just do our job, and it doesn't matter what ethnic background they are. It doesn't affect us.
But you've detained nonetheless, and pardon me for staying on this, you've nonetheless potentially detained a perfectly legal American citizen or resident of the United States who you should have left alone.
We never, no. Who said that?
You just did. You said
no, I didn't say
you said
legal.
You sometimes detain people who are legal.
No, I said illegal.
Business owner Robert Larios, a high school football coach and father of two, was arrested last month when the sheriff conducted a crime sweep here.
It happened so quick, I couldn't show him my ID.
Larios, a U.S.-born citizen, was accused of selling pirated CDs and says he was later questioned about his immigration status. Within a week, the charges were dropped, but he spent a day in jail.
You know, it took a whole day of sales from me. My wife didn't know where I was at.
The crime sweep has also hurt Larios' business. Since the raid, crowds are scarce. Sales are down more than 75%.
I can stop people who look like they've come from a foreign country. I mean, are they wearing sombreros or what? I mean, what does that mean exactly?
Well, it's in the law. It's the speech, their appearance.